welcome back to Sparks and Recreation. In today's video, we are at Carolina Speedway. This is part 2 of the Carolina 250 Enduro 10,000 to Win series for 2025. Thank you, Mark, for putting this on. Thank you to all the friends, family, and competitors that we have met along the way. I think we did 12 different states that people had come from to compete in this event, all the way from Maine out to like Kansas, Missouri, Alabama, Florida, everywhere, dude. You're going to see a little bit of footage of us picking up this car. Zach bought it literally 3 days before the race. I've had this SVT Focus for a while. I'm not going to put any build footage because you've already seen that if you go back. It's an actual SVT, and yes, I destroyed it, but we're going to fix it, run it again. So, into the video. I'm going to put a timestamp right here that shows the actual green flag when we start. Right now, into the video.
Catching some dinner here, you know, Zinger's dinner of champions, you know. Look at this hot bucket we picked up. You know, she was for sale, you know, $1,500 takes her home, or you work them down to a more reasonable number and you go from there. Fairly solid underneath, claimed California car. It's got like 150K on it. I Heart New York bumper sticker is going to go a long ways down in North Carolina, but get it to the shop. Strip it down, needs a bearing and some other small work. We're gonna rip the exhaust off anyways, it's coming off it. But you know, it was a driver. Battery's hot and everything like that, which is kind of strange for me, you know. Interior's a little gross, but you know, what do you expect for, you know, a couple $100? I mean, solid rockers though. I'm impressed. That was the selling point. So multicolor interior, it is what it is, you know. But no, she's a runner. Fucking aluminum wheels, just look at those. Would you just look at it? So they took their California tag off it and away we go.
So we found out that Matt, who races in Ohio and stuff, we've raced him before. He actually, like, kind of, I guess, almost tied. I think he won, but then he tied, but we thought we won. It was a mess. Either way, we've raced him before. The scoring got screwed up. He's all the way from Ohio. We're here in Carolina right now. We were on our way to a Mexican place with our stuff, and he's like, I'm right down the road, so we're checking out his car here. He brought a freaking pretty nice SI here. I'm sure you'll see it in the pit walk tomorrow, but damn. Like, these are pretty valuable. I just rolled into Carolina Speedway here. Looks like there's maybe 10, 15 cars set up already. Get signed in. Get this day on the road. I just rolled in. We go to unload the cars in the trailer. This is a rusty old, like, camper. The shit tank holder is gone.
Yeah, the shit pipe holder.
The pipe holder is gone, so he just went to roll the car off and it started freaking tearing off. So we have a jack under it. See if that helps, I guess. We gotta be able to load these things back on at least.
It can't hurt, but I don't think we got one more load in it, you know?
Yeah,
have to fix that damn thing.
That's rough. It's gonna be interesting tonight. I don't know what the track conditions are gonna be because the other times we've come, it was a standalone only enduro event. Tonight they're running the mini late models, Crown Vics, a couple other classes, I think SCDRA 4-cylinders. So they can't just leave the track junk for them. They're gonna have them go out, run their races, and then do the enduro. So I'm assuming they know that if you work a track in, they race on it all night. You would have to like till it to get it back to where it was. But if you just wet it, it turns into an ice rink. And I doubt they're gonna send 100 cars out on a complete ice rink. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We actually race at 6 o'clock tonight. It's like 11 in the morning. I don't know, we're making a plan. This track has some good banking. It is a very fun track, especially when traffic like thins out. This is a blast. So see some cars here in a minute.
Right over here under the decking up top. In that 86 machine you see right there, another driver all the way from Mexico, New York. Yes, Mexico, New York in the 86 is Justin Kyle. And a ticket. Ah, goodness gracious. Let's back in the road. We're going back out of
pushed back into the wheel. This wheel is pushed, it's touching this, so it's gonna pop the tire. We're gonna have to take that one off and hammer it a bit too. I got hit in the back really hard. This tire is also touching, so the plan is we're just gonna hammer this fender as far back as we can, and I'll go back out and see what I can do with it.
He's trying to find out what's happening.
Debris on the racetrack, debris on the front straightaway, caution on the track.
Debris on the track.
Then here they're going after a car that just came to a stop. This 86 car, he's still in his car trying to get out. He's moving. Way of New York State, the 86 car.
Fucking CV. That man in CV shots are not practice.
25%. I turned it off, then back on again, so it should stop there. Give you a little break in it.
Uncle Dave and stuff is...
Did you dump the camera bag or something? Because these were on the ground over by the trailer.
Fuck. No, but those were... I put them in my pocket. They probably fell out of the pocket. It was...
All right.
And you're going low.
Maybe.
I can record on this as well as I used to fly.
Oh, can you? Okay.
I can video and fly.
We're just doing
Yeah.
a blur in front of me right now.
Yeah, no, I can't.
He's
see
blind.
much either what's going on.
Recording, so I don't need to record.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
He's recording, yes.
So I couldn't see nothing, so I came off the door. I pushed Justin in,
You did.
and I seen that he was broke, and I'm like, I can't see like enough of anything. I got something in my eye. And I go, can you see? And he's like, a little bit. And I was like, better than me. I'm like, get in it.
Dude, I was cooking.
You were.
He
I
can't
was
see
cooking.
anything.
I literally cannot see. I don't know if my eyes... If you see how bloodshot...
Oh yeah, no, both eyes are. This eye's worse. than
Dude,
this
yeah,
eye.
this one I can't see at all.
Yeah.
Like if I open this eye, it's literally just a bright light. This one I can kind of
The whole
see.
car is gonna go rolling back on you guys.
But anyway, so I went out there, and I was passing like 3 wide, cutting through. I was coming through the field.
yeah, this is what I was saying. I was kind of worried about.
Yeah, well, that's why you stay clear of it.
Oops.
It happens.
No.
Oh man, I was trying to keep that tire under there if it did happen like that.
I mean, it caught it.
It might have taken some part of the tire.
That wasn't a good tire, was it?
That one, no, that one's junk.
Okay.
Good.
This is the good one.
Fuck.
Well, now we just need another jack. We need to throw it under here.
Yeah.
Bro. Well, this isn't helpful.
Well, I mean, you can't.
Well,
put them all
so it might have rolled back, and we might
There's another jack.
have
Another jack with us.
fallen onto the jack.
I mean, I wasn't.
Do you think you could pull that out?
Justin, do
No,
we
I
have
tried.
Another jack?
Oh, you did?
No, we don't. This is his jack.
Try to. I don't even know.
Well, it's up is the
Grab a
problem.
guy
So
in the
Yeah.
truck. I can see a jack in the back of his truck. Where?
Yeah, go get that guy.
yeah, go steal. his
Go
jack
quick,
real
Dad.
Well, I mean, ask nicely.
Oh yeah, don't steal.
He's so lost. He doesn't even know where he's going.
You really can't see. I
Wait,
don't think.
I wanna record this beautiful specimen.
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
That's the only one I was talking about.
Why do you guys never have a hammer?
Alright, theoretically this should drive forward.
Dad doesn't know how to turn off my flashlight. That's what he's doing.
I can't see them when it says.
He already told you he can't see.
Mine's annoying. Like if folks get slide to either side.
He says forward good, back not so good, so hopefully forward is good.
Forward don't seem good. Oh my god, I'm blind now. The light on the side of the friggin' sirens just got blasted, bro. Oh lord. It's a nice bumper. I might take it home. Somehow.
I say, I don't think you can.
You might be able to. I can't tell. My videos.
This side comes out of that. So.
Oh yeah.
It's not supposed to do that, by the way.
I can see that. Definitely
do that.
Definitely not supposed to happen. I've wondered.
All right, this is Mr. Zach Petrie of Oswego, New York, known as Lucky 7 this weekend.
Had to have the lucky 7 this week because we registered 70th and all the numbers were taken. No 10, no 13. So what are you gonna do? But all these dents are in that door prior. Other than that's.
Yeah, this door was already used once. Took an axe to it or something.
That was probably a car somewhere. I don't know. That might have been Maggie actually. I don't.
I think it might have been, yeah.
Any case, for a 3-day build, it ran out pretty good. No major problems really off the bat. It ran out fine. The dash pad started to lift up. I don't know why. That started to break or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've watched that bounce around quite a bit. But other than that, we slammed it together. It wasn't that hard to score, I guess. But the track conditions were something else. I couldn't see, at all. And then, of course, shit blew in under the helmet there, hit me right in the eyeball. I mean, I was struggling at lap 70 or 80 or whatever the hell you came off and came back on. I was had enough. So when I pushed you in, I'll go, do you want to jump in this poor thing and run it for a few laps? Because it's the only one we had that was still running at this time. So we did that, and I think you had an all right time in it, you know?
Yeah, it was a
Hasn't been
blast.
that terrible. You said
It
you
was
were flying
faster
it.
than I expected. You told me it was really slow. Either all the other cars around me were really slow, but I don't think anybody hardly even passed me the whole
You
time I was
wound
out
up
there.
the top side. It wasn't bad, but at
Yeah.
that point, I really couldn't see that well.
That's
so
true.
I wasn't squeezing it on as hard as I could, but
Yeah.
we were doing the best we
For a
could.
stock car, it wasn't
Yeah,
bad,
exactly.
honestly.
I mean, I had zero tricks in it. I just managed to smash it together and
Yeah.
put the stuff in it, and it was good.
It did have pretty decent tires on it. These are the tires that you got from previous owner. So
Yep. They
not
came
bad.
out.
They worked.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd really normally choose those, but they worked pretty good.
That's what we had, and honestly, I thought that second gear at the top of second gear was going to work out well for that size track. I did bring a little extra in case I needed to get some stagger in it, but
Yeah.
no real tricks. So, I mean, and it ran out pretty well, and it's about the stockest car I've ever ran together. So, it
Yeah.
was in the spirit of the rules. It really was, but
Yeah. No, I think I ended up broke up at the top side of the speedway and watched you run for about 20 laps, and you were hanging right with some of the fast cars. Obviously, the conditions of the track were a huge factor, but they weren't running away from you.
no,
You were-
exactly. And if you kind of ran the rut there a little bit and like ran
Yeah.
the outside of that, and you could put the power down quickly, you could. I was rolling up on cars. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, no.
But it wasn't the fastest thing on the track either.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. For sure. All right, well, you're going to try that again sometime? I don't know.
I don't know. I might bring a bigger car next time or something like
Yeah.
that. You know, something that could actually take a little bit more abuse, because all I could do is run around there and like just try to stay out of the way of the big cars, because they come up, they got big bumpers, and you know they just run up and they just run down the side of you, and all I can feel like I'm gonna rip the wheels off this thing or smack the radiator out of it, and then my night's over. You know, so you got to be super vigilant and you know care about everything that goes on. Try to avoid the dead cars that are out on the track, and you know.
There's a
If
lot
somebody
to
can
it.
turn you at any point, because all they gotta do is just push on you, and fucking the thing
You're
snaps
done.
around. It's all over. So
Yeah, you're racing
and then you
6,000
got a
pound
then you
cars.
got a completely junk car, you know, like
Yeah.
that ain't worth taking home. So,
Or get hurt.
right.
Like-
yeah.
like-
And that's honestly when it was so dusty. Like you drive into the corner and you kind of like set the car, and I'm watching the spray come off the other ones, and that's all I'm betting on is they're not spinning out in front of me.
Yes.
Because I have no idea.
Yeah, it was sketch.
But
All
luckily
right.
my eye feels a lot better today, and you know.
Yeah.
Come
Cool.
back with skiing goggles.
Yeah, we'll come back
Something,
with
yeah,
ski
we gotta-
goggles.
We got to do a motocross setup or something.
Yeah.
Even that, they need to prep that track better, or wet it in the next 100 laps or something.
Something, man. It was brutal. All right, so what we learned is next time, bigger car, our actual number, and maybe some track condition.
Because they call out numbers over the radio, and I was like, "Who's the 7?" And I was
Yeah,
like,
who
"Oh,
they even
that's me.
talking
I forgot
to?
about that.
Yeah, for real,
Problem
no
with
joke. Well, thanks for coming with us on the first time down
that. It
there
was a
for
good
you.
time, guy. We tried to
Yeah,
do what we can. So
we did. All right.
right. So how was the race?
It went differently than expected, but that's how enduros go, man. So last time I brought a Honda Fit 2 years in a row, and I like little small hatchbacks. I have the SVT from a previous event where I wrecked it, and I just have the worst luck, honestly. So if you watch the video, which you're going to be watching, you'll see I purposely find pockets of air. Like there's cars in front of me, there's cars behind me, and I'm just keeping the pace to stay in this spot, right? My little bubble.
Yeah.
And that was my plan for the first like 100 laps. Every single time I found a bubble, right in front of me, those squirrels would hit each other and it would pile up. And this has hit 3 times like this, okay?
Yeah.
Every time I left an entire car length to leave room and had my hand up already at a dead stop, and then they plow into me because either they don't have brakes or they didn't hear it was red or something, man.
I assume that's what it was too, but I mean,
It's bad.
I wave, I tap the brake light a bunch of times, and I try to drive it where nobody else is, and I only got a couple bumps in the rear. Like you can see, the rear of mine's not too bad, but yours,
I got
you
plowed.
took it hard a couple of times in the back, guy.
And yeah, that was unfortunate because the first 3 red flags, I was in the middle, like the carnage was right next to me all 3 times, and you
Yeah.
can only survive that.
Yeah.
Someone, if the
You can only roll the dice so many times before you get it.
Like the first time I'm like, oh my god, it still has a radiator in it. The second time I'm like, oh my god, this still has a radiator in it. The third time I heard some terrible noises come from it sounded like springs unloading and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
yeah,
like, okay,
that's bad.
Eventually, what happened, this pushed me into Porter.
Yep,
He was
yep.
up on the top side, and my tire was kind of like tucked up underneath his car, instead of backing me out, they just come over with a tractor and lift it up, and I hear even more spring noise.
Oh, jeez.
And everything is twisted. We brought it in, hammered it out. I drove it off the track. We hammered it out, and I made it 1/2 of a lap, and the CV broke just because it was at such a bad angle. I sat up top, recorded him for a little bit. You'll see that footage here, or you already saw it, one or the other. He comes in because he's got something in his eye, and he goes, "Why don't you take this thing out?"
Yeah, I managed to stop. Like, the red comes out, and I just drive by you trying to slow down at the same time, like not stand on the brakes. And I go, "Oh, there he is." I was like, "This is great." I'm like, "I'll push him in." I'm like, because I'm about damn near done anyways. I can't see anything, and my eye's killing me at that point. So we roll him in. We do the whole Toledo shuffle there, and we jump cars around and get some water in my eye so I can actually see something, hopefully, and send him back out. And it's like, you know, if you put it in low and drive it to the high side, it's not a horrible car, but
wrong. I've never driven an automatic Ecotec on one of these tracks at all, and he was right. You put it into like low, and it'll force itself into second eventually. And if it doesn't, you kind of wiggle around and then back out into low.
Yeah. So you start in drive, and then you jam it into low is what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think I put 25 miles on it.
Yeah, something like that.
I was
Yep.
turning some laps. And,
Yep.
I think the first 2 laps, I was just kind of feeling it out. I got passed by like 2-3 cars. From that point on,
The dust seemed a lot better after that point too. But maybe because I was on the outside of the track looking in, I couldn't really tell.
It was still following shadows down the backstretch, but the rest of the track was good. It was only the backstretch that was sketchy after that point, and not a single car passed me. You'll see in the footage. Like I said, first 2 laps or so, they got by me. From that point on, I followed a pack of Vicks, asked all of them,
Nice.
and I actually ended up lapping them like within that 25 laps. So,
Right.
and then I think I passed the guy that ended up winning. It was fast. Just unfortunately.
Yeah. The luck.
wrecked it.
Yeah, I'd say the luck runs out occasionally, you know.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's see here.
So we put this back together a little bit, but he totally kind of trashed the right front of it when a car just lightly backs out in front of him, and he just bounces the poor thing off it a little bit. Not even much, just enough to rip the brand new control arm out of the mount. So.
Yeah, what happened was I was coming down the backstretch, like literally 20 laps in a row, no problem. There's a car stuffed up in the wall. He's been there, the same spot every time I come around. I got reckless and was like, okay, he hasn't moved in a while, so
Right,
I was only
right.
leaving like a half a car instead of leaving a whole. Like for a while, when you're doing this shit, you always leave some room around what's going on. He stayed there a very long time, so then I come back around. He got his car fired up after 20 laps and pulled right in front of me and clipped me. He didn't do it on purpose. He's just trying to get back in the race, and I'm an idiot. Clipped him.
Yeah, there's some other great video of me coming around the corner, and then there's an Accord sideways in the front of the low line, and I was like, ah! You know, I'm like, what are you doing, guy?
They jump out. Man.
They do,
when
too.
it's dusty like that, all it takes is that quick little jump out, and you're
Oh,
screwed.
100%.
And also, looking back at the footage, I actually got tagged in the left rear by somebody. Must have been, like, the car that had passed the corner before, he must have been riding on me because the whole car goes sideways like that, and then I go
Oh,
just
okay.
enough to offset me, and then
Yep.
it was all over from there. So, thanks for letting me use the car. Sorry I broke it. But, so you ended it. I ended.
Yeah,
it
he didn't
40,
have enough. Yeah, he didn't have enough braking of his car, so he had to brake mine
Yeah, I
too.
broke them both. Fuck it. This one did like 40 laps. You did like 90. I finished this to like 139 is I think what they said
Yeah.
when I came off.
I say you were on the phone with him. I was like, continue to score the 7. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. And, you know, Mark had said it didn't matter. You come in and do whatever you want. Driver change, change the motor. We don't give a crap what you do. And it's like, well, hey, I couldn't see. I was like, jump in this poor thing and drive it, and I wouldn't have let you drive it if I wasn't afraid of you having wrecking it. So it happens.
I kept her clean until I didn't.
No, and it's not even that bad.
Yeah. So basically, thanks for watching the video, guys. This is going to end up being the end of the video. Our driver interviews here. Thank you, Mark, for putting it on.
Yep.
Everybody that shows up, we've battled some of the best enduro drivers in the worst conditions from all around the country.
We talked to a lot of awesome people from like every other state, it seemed, you know, everything up and down the East Coast, you know.
Our videos.
Yeah, that was great, yeah.
The enduro guys across the country apparently watch these videos, and sorry we're not winning them, but I guess it's fun to watch them struggle. So.
Yeah, I mean, we show up, and I feel like we're a bit of underdogs with, you know, bone stock stuff and doing the best we can with what we got, and we had fun, and we hope you guys did too, so.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yeah.